Welcome. We are on a mission. There is a perfect storm brewing around the future of health and social well-being, and we need to position occupational therapy in this new era. So what are the issues? With the growth in the elderly population, the current healthcare model and the way it is being delivered is not sustainable. These are some extracts from our policymakers, Health Minister the Honourable Jonathan Coleman, and the Chair of Health Workforce New Zealand, Des Gorman.
Integrating primary care with other parts of service is vital for better management of long-term conditions, mental health, an ageing population, and patients in general. The existing provider-centric business purchase model needs to be designed to reward for better outcomes at a lower cost. An example of this is funding the restoration of mobility rather than just a hip replacement. Social and healthcare professional roles will either flourish or disappear, depending on each discipline's ability to define or bring value to the new model of care.
So how should we view this? Scary or an opportunity? What does this mean for your association? Well, we need to shift our emphasis to raising the profession's profile, increase our visibility, and stand and be counted. So you might ask, why? David Brindle, Public Services Editor from The Guardian in the UK, has this to say.
Although no single group of professionals holds the key to the future of the health and social care system, it is arguable that one has more influence than most. It is not doctors, not nurses, not even social workers, but occupational therapists. Because of the aging population, the need to keep people out of costly hospital beds and care homes, the imperative to integrate services, occupational therapy has the potential to play a decisive part in ensuring the survival of the health system deep into the 21st century. If you talk about care closer to home and reducing people's need for formal health and care services, then occupational therapists are right on the front line. They may only be a tiny percentage of the health and care workforce, but they punch well above their weight in terms of their impact on people's lives. It is timely that the profession should be emerging into the limelight. Occupational therapists occupy a singular position in the health and care system, making them ideally placed to fulfill the navigator role that is increasingly seen as pivotal if people are to access the right support at the right time.
Our policymakers need you. They just don't fully appreciate how much yet. And that's your association's job. So what's the call to action? All registered occupational therapists need to be in the waka together to secure the future sustainability of the profession. Where there is unity, there is always victory. So this is an exciting opportunity for your professional membership body to engineer the future state for you and the occupational therapy profession. But to do this, we need you. All for one and one for all. It's about what is fair for all to fund the work required. More members means more resources to step up to advocate your best interests, increase our political awareness, develop an educated eye on the horizon, proactively advocate and lobby, provide media commentary, build our brand, profession, association and members, raise our profile, who we are, what we do, how we add value, ensure the full extent of our capacity and capability is understood and leveraged, maximize stakeholder engagement, promulgate the success stories, research and provide empirical evidence of cost, health and social benefits derived through occupational therapy interventions, encourage and assist to develop leaders. So we are on a membership drive and we need you. This is from President Karen Molyneux.
Now, more than ever, a proactive approach that supports engagement and positive dialogue with decision makers is required. The challenges to our profession involve professional identity in market competition and strong leadership demonstrating occupational therapy capacity is necessary.
What are our existing members saying?
Invest in the profession.
Big changes are happening in health.
Our roles are under threat and in some areas being taken over by other disciplines.
We need to have a strong professional association to be able to back us up.
Did you know that only 50% of registered occupational therapists are members? We have an eye on the Mecca because DHBs employ half of all registered occupational therapists. About 450 occupational therapists working for DHBs are not OTNZ members. This is despite the fact that all DHBs offer 80 to 100% Mecca reimbursement. So our plea to you is, don't squander your Mecca. You can have your membership fees reimbursed. If you are not using it for any other professional membership reason, the government is getting the interest on it. It is going nowhere, and that money is not being spent. This year, we want it to reinvest in you. Our goal, we need 90% of DHB registered occupational therapists supporting their association. So in summary, we need you to be part of an unprecedented future. By joining, you're investing in your own future. Help us broaden the scope of the occupational therapy opportunities, escalate support and advocacy for our profession in New Zealand, and cement our position in the emerging New Zealand model of care. Become a member today and help your association to achieve this. Occupational Therapy New Zealand. Whakaora Ngangahau Aotearoa. We are the superheroes of the allied health and social care workforce.